Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks into open space. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He lets it go. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
This offense working quickly. First couple minutes already down threatening in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. The Bulls will come to the line to run the hurry-up. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. And they're trying to push it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, I really thought on second goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running, and man, does it backfire.
Now it's third and goal on the opening drive. Can they get a touchdown and draw first blood here? Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Can the defense get a stop and force a field goal? It's third and goal. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulls.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Law. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Off the play fake on first down. Now rolling out to his left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff heading left. Good enough for first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Here's the handoff. Inside the 45. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Pirates. Way too much speed in that play.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
And the single back takes the handoff. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38.
Here we go.
And here's the handoff. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Bulls look to keep this drive moving.
22 water.
The shotgun handoff here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here comes the handoff. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down.
More base bait. Military stun. Military stun.
Try and muscle for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Blind trumpet. Blind trumpet. 180.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. And there's the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
1st and 10 play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Pirates looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. And he drops back in the gun. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Past possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? First down and more. He's still running. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. The Bulls hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Law. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physical.
He's in the clear. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
They're going to run it. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made over the middle. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Takes the handoff again. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Powering through the defender. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime.
Let's go! Let's go! Unlock!
It's a run to the left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Throwing off play action. Bringing pressure. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Hand off to the right side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. And the running back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 2, all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, USF.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that grab.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime.
Music no! Music no! Here we go, here we go!
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Harrison. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. This offense cannot be stopped.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and put 6 more on the board.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. There's the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Law. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. Falls on it himself to avoid disaster. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Running back grabs it on a screen. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's 4th down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Handoff to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Wideouts now clustered. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Pirates will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
QB sneaks it on first down. They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room.
Well, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Pace, 27, jump. 6 remain. 6 remain.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here's the second down play.
Here we go, set.
He keeps it on the design run. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Direct snap to the back. He's past the marker and still going. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Bulls lining up here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Powering through. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
22 water. 22 water. Hey, finish. Finish.
keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, USF.
Getting set. Here's second down. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Get set, get set. Saddle up, 221 wing, 221 wing.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score South Florida 35, East Carolina 14.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Law. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete, broken up nicely. Now, there is a flag on the play back in the offensive pit area. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Pirates hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. Caught for the completion. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker.
And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. The Pirates starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's a bomb. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Pirates. They connect for 6.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, they got it! The kicking team makes the recovery.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Fires it on the move. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Grinding away with their running game. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Bulls come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
First down for the offense.
Football 7. Football 7.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. This was a case of a higher rank